Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in, just jumping in to see how you all are. I haven't been on the channel on this platform for a few days. I'm still here, stranded in a hotel, waiting for a deliverance team to come and get me. If you are new, I'm dealing with a murderer, a bad criminal who has tried to enslave me for over a year, and just supernaturally God Almighty has kept me alive. And I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and I have contacted all authorities here, even churches. I've contacted the White House, the Pentagon, all kinds of stuff. And I'm very disappointed, very, very disappointed in things that have taken place. I need a physical rescue team from people who have a soul on the inside to come and help me out of this place. I've dealt with, for the last year, somebody trying to starve me out and things like that. And so I'm dealing with some people that are behind the scenes, a group of people that are behind the scenes. I need to be very discreet about some things that I'm saying, because some people are going to go to prison. You may not think so, folks, but you are going to go to jail for some stuff that you're doing to me. You're in the wrong. Whether your crazy little brain can understand it or not, you're in the wrong for what you're doing to a person who's got breath on the inside. Okay? And anyway, somebody who's murdered somebody thinks that it's okay to murder somebody, thinking that they can just be a little actor in the earth, and you're just not going to be able to do it, because God Almighty will come after you for touching his people. Don't work that way in the earth realm. God says that wicked people are leaving the earth, and the upright's going to remain in the earth. And so there is this war that is going on in a really big way. In our earth realm, and it's disgusting that we have to deal with people that want to do mischievous stuff around you and I, and thinking that they can play the role of God, and they're just full of themselves. They're full of themselves. And so anyway, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm 53 years old, and I'm, like I said, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm disappointed in this city and in this state, this country, whoever's done what around me. It just is gross energy. My brother was the chief of police for many, many years in his city, and I've talked about on the channel before, and just nonsense. Somebody just hacked in onto his Facebook, just tell me he was murdered. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I tried to go back on the city site when this first started with me, because I was just like, what is going on? Some type of stupid, crazy nonsense around me just began to happen. And my parents now, I know they were murdered. They just didn't die. And my story's long if you are brand new, but I tried to go back on the city site. I couldn't even, there was no evidence of him even existing. I went way far back, and he was the chief. So there was no reason for him to be completely wiped out. It's just like, I was casually talking to a person the other day. Just for the first time, I had a conversation with somebody, and I was sharing some things. And one of the people that I was talking to happened to be out in the area where I have been living here for the last year, stranded, and heard a conversation that I had with a police officer recently that was here on site. And the disappointment that came out of that conversation with the police officer, just another disappointment to put on the shelf of things that have already taken place. But hold on, let me just be very discreet. It's bad because I have to really navigate, because the perpetrator is on the other end of my technology, which is a crazy kook. Crazy kook. Crazy kook. I don't know. I get sick and tired of having to talk about it. I need people to get up and come to me right now. This is unacceptable. Just period. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're just a regular civilian and you have worth on the inside and you care about people being taken advantage of and other people doing some nonsense in the earth, then I need you some way, shape, or form to try to find me. I'm in Kansas City and I am at a hotel, and I need a rescue team, and I need somebody to go to prison and to have an execution for what they've done to my life. Let's just get started. I'm just not even going to go into what I was going to tell you. I just feel led not to say what I was going to say. All right, let's see. Most High God, I just thank you for your truth, your whole truth, nothing but the truth. I need some shelter and some food money, so if you can help me, whoever's on the other end that's able to help in any way, shape, or form. My PayPal is Shannon Hensley, ShAhH, and that's the only way I use it. If this pops up in any way, shape, or form in CASH.APP, it needs to be reported because it ain't me. I only use Shannon Hensley, ShAhH on PayPal, only. CASH.APP is only my name, and you can spell my name with an A or an O. It'll pop up either way. If anybody's able to help, thank you very much. I was able to go down and pay for shelter for today and for tomorrow. And I keep the commandments of God, and it's vital. It's vital that I get help. Most High, just come on in here. What's going on? We have the Empress in the reverse. This is a low-down piece of scoundrel that sits at the top of something, or they think they sit at the top of something. They're an idiot. They're gross. They're nasty. They're disgusting. They stink up the whole universe. The letter G or the letter L or both is here, or somebody named could be Gail here, okay, with the G and the L together. Somebody's stuck. Somebody should go to jail for something. It's out here. There's an abomination out here going on with this in the reverse. Somebody just think they can do whatever they want. No, you're not. You're going to go to jail. You gross person, whoever you are. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. But a gale storm is out here. A gale goes to a storm. And God said the other day, about 3 weeks ago, he was going to start sending natural disasters on people. And I think that there was just another natural disaster that's just happening because the Most High Jehovah don't lie. And just caught that there has been one that's taken place in a really big way. And people ain't going to do what's right, then God's coming to your city and going to lay it low. If you die, I guess you die in it. God's under a place of judgment right now on some stuff and people. Okay? Anyway, Empress in the reverse is somebody who's superficial. They think they're all that in a bag of chips, and they're disgusting. You're nothing but a stupid idiot. We have the Strength card jumping out. And something about somebody's kid or a pregnancy could also be here. Hold on a minute. Let me look at this. There's terror out here on somebody is the word combination. If you're new, the tarot has hidden language inside of it, and there's terror on somebody. Well, you shouldn't be some type of cuckoo out here. That's why there's terror out here. Okay? We don't have to pay for some type of stupid cuckoo. Somebody does need to go to jail for something that they're doing. And I'm not going to pay for something that you did, and neither is anybody else. You're kook. You're filthy, dirty, and demonic because God said so. So the word belly came out last night, and so the Empress is here. Somebody got some type of a pregnancy situation, then I guess you got some type of a pregnancy situation going on with you. And so whatever that means for you, somebody don't want that information out. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know what to tell you. You laid down, you got pregnant, I guess you did, or something's out here with somebody's belly, I guess. So anyway, you crawl on your belly because you're a snake. So we have a wish is going to come true today because God said there are better days ahead. And we do see somebody in jail here. We do see that. This is a wish fulfillment, but this is also, if there is some type of a drinking situation, then there's a drinking situation out here. If you got drunk and laid down with somebody, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you with that energy, but there's something like that. There's secrets out here. I keep getting eights really, really strong the last couple of days. The eighth high arcana, 8 of swords, 8 of wands. Interesting. Very interesting. It's really been strong the last couple of days that I have read, which is secretive things or secret traveling going on or secret quick communications going on right now. And somebody's stuck, possibly even in how to travel somewhere, do something. But somebody has some type of a wish out here. What's the wish out here? The World card to end something out here. Hold on just a second because I want to take a look and see if this is a word out here. Groping is out here. When somebody has a wish to grope on somebody, you're nasty. And somebody is filthy and nasty. They're going to get their head bashed in for some nasty things that have taken place. So I'm just going to reiterate what God brought out. He brought it out. And it's important that you know how nasty something is, especially whoever the person is gross, because somebody is gross out here. They've done bestiality because God said so. It's been on the news twice, one on the radio, one on the television. In the last year, I've heard 2 of these cases out here. One of them was with the dog. The other one was with a chicken. I don't know how that works, but the newscaster said some guy did some nasty thing with the chicken. It's gross. This stuff is gross. We do it, cuckoos. We do it with the Freemasons that actually had a sculpture out in front of their, I don't know if it's still there or not, but I found it on the internet years ago. I found it. And so now there goes my somebody messing with my video now. Oh, they can't take it. They can't take the truth. Oh, you can't take the truth. I guess you can't take the truth. Sorry, but you're gross. And the Freemasons had a sculpture of a man screwing an animal, and that's called bestiality, and that's called nastiness to God and a defilement and a curse, and somebody's a curse out here. Somebody's a curse out here. They're gross. They groped on somebody or something, you know, in a really nasty type of a way. You're filth. Rome is coming out here in this reading. A teenager is coming out here in this reading. The Most High says if we obey his voice and keep his commandment, then he's going to make you a peculiar people unto him above all the nations of the earth. We don't care what people in this realm think that they are. We care about what God says, and he puts us high above to rule and reign and judge wickedness. Nothing, no more, no less. Nobody is, I'm a big I and you're a little you. Nobody is like that. We're here to serve one another, period. But some people got big head and think they can just do whatever they want, act the way they want. And no, I don't think so. You cray-cray. Somebody's just a nasty, filthy, demonic cray-cray on some stuff. Most I said, these 6 things I hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, the heart that devises a wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to go do some mischief, and a false witness that speaks lies, and him that sows discord among brethren. And so we deal with those 6 things, and somebody has done that. Somebody has secretly done some type of slandering behind the back with a bunch of people on purpose to try to get away with some stuff that they did. It's disgusting, and this person will pay for every bit of what they've done in a situation. I wish y'all could see the picture that I'm seeing. I don't know if that y'all are viewing what I'm viewing, but it's actually going back and forth really fast on my picture. It's funny. The 6 of Pentacles is jumping out, and so for some of y'all, this was a bribe around something. To go somewhere, do something. Somebody already is a murderer, because it just came out in my Instagram reading that you can watch. I did a face-to-face there as well. and somebody's on the road. Somebody is on the road here. It shows it, and they're going to go to jail. And the word prison came out in my first reading today as well. But the Six of Pentacles here shows the hand of the divine going to put a pentacle on the other end of the scale that is uneven. Because God says if the scale is uneven, then it is an abomination. And so there is something that is an abomination out here to God Almighty. His hand's going to even something out. There's going to be justice for something out here in a really big way. So we have Rome out here, and so we have somebody at the top of something that really needs to get up and do something for a human being that's in the earth being treated wrongly for whatever the reason why. Okay, that's the word secret communications just came out, and heavy storms is out here, and then the rain is at the bottom of the deck. Incredible. So one card says heavy storms, and the other card says rain. The day that it rained. And Shannon Hensley wrote that song. Nobody else did. Nobody else gets to sign a signature on things that rightfully belong to another person, and then get to take the credit for it when they are not the person, and then snuff the person out for murder, and then say, hey, look at me, I'm some type of big star with your music. No, don't work that way. And a hurricane's coming to you. We got heavy storms coming. And God stated that there would be natural disasters. And so people at the top doing some nasty stuff, or if you won't get up and do what's right, then God's going to get up and stand up in the earth realm, and people are going to die because of some nonsense. But that's okay. You can just do whatever you feel like you've got to do, folks. A preacher just came out. Okay, well, we're dealing with Rome. The Pope's out here. Those of you just tuning in on live, the camera's stopped on my end. It looks that way. Maybe you can see me. I don't know. Anyway, the word excrement is out here. Something is dirty out here. Something filthy dirty out here around something disgusting energy. The word family betrayal is out here as well. Anyway, I've had siblings and stuff like that come out, and a secret sibling came out today. And so somebody has had a secret sibling around a situation doing some nonsense. And I had a death certificate come out, and the fugitive, there's been murder. There's been murder out here, and there is an excrement issue. And somebody just thinks that they can just play some type of demonic energy in the earth realm, and everything's going to be okay for them for being demonic, and that's crazy. The sickle just came out. This is a judgment on somebody coming. I'm getting pictures of the hand of God in two different decks. Like I said, that the Six of Pentacles shows a great big scale that's totally uneven and unbalanced, and him putting something very physical is fixing to be evened out because it's with the pentacle on it. And then the sickle is showing his hand fixing to cut at the root something. This sickle has a meaning of danger. So again, we have heavy storms and rain. And so again, there are heavy storms coming. There's natural disasters coming to some people. And some people are going to be in danger with it. And we got headship out here around some stuff. So the garden, and this also go back to concerts. Like I said, my music is out here and people know about it. People all cool with it. We'll just kill the person who wrote the song, and we'll let the fake idiot get up on stage while people are buying tickets for a murderer and a thief. And it's not going to work out for you, because I'm a child of the living God. I stand for the commandments of Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. And I do a spiritual work here for righteousness, to go after every demonic infiltrated piece of nutcase that's out there. And God's going to find out all his enemy by his strong right hand. And people can get wiped out on this stuff for thinking that they can back a wicked party up. God hates that stuff. Somebody has ran to go do some evilness. It's on this list of things that God hates. They've lied. They've shed innocent blood out here. They're haughty with the proud look. That's the Empress in the reverse that's out here. They have devised a wicked imagination out here. They've gotten up probably in the court of law, and have also falsely witnessed. It's on this list here. They've done some nasty stuff, and the person's a lost cause in society. So you do have groups of people out here attached to something going on with the garden card. And again, if we have a natural disasters, then God's going to take out groups of people. naturally with the disaster. We have the Black Lady card and the Mice card coming out. Okay, so this person, if they're up, they're up, if they're not, they're out. They always come out in the hidden space. I'm looking at hidden information, and these cards are here again, and here she is. She always comes out in that space. So, lady, I don't know who you are. And again, if you're, whether the person's Black or Mexican, Hispanic, Indian, it's just a person of color is out here, and she always comes out of this deck. This deck has white-skinned people and dark-skinned people. So whoever this is for collective energy, they're always in the hidden. The Mice came out with her, which is a lying, cheating, thieving, nasty, dirty energy. And it's also go back to anxiety. The person's got anxiety because they know that they're in the freaking wrong with something. Okay? In the negative of her energy. It's ridiculous. We have Nightmares just came out. Well, anyway, somebody's in trouble. And they've been in trouble for a long freaking time. There's somebody out here that just pops off at their mouth all the time because they're a lost cause. Their soul is out of them. God brought the sword out all day today on both my other readings, and he spoke about the sword being so precise that it cuts the soul and the spirit. Somebody's a lost cause. They did something horrific and nasty, even with an animal, and God is not going to justify this idiot. Whoever's involved in the nonsense, God's not going to justify the idiots doing something nasty to put a person in a corner and thinking that you're some big and bad person that's getting away with a crime. No, you're a criminal. Messiah says you're going to be so shocked to see who's involved in this thing. Okay, well, some of us already know all the people. The word witches are out here. Well, God will not suffer a witch to live. Why? Because you take your free will to try to take another free will of a person and alter it, and you put yourself in God's shoes, and God himself won't even do that. God himself gives you free will, but if you blow it, there's consequences, thinking that you can mess around with some things that are going to override somebody else's free will. You've become an enemy of God there, because he won't even do that. Somebody's forfeited their free will and did some nonsense. They think that they're going to fix something with witchcraft. It ain't never going to work. Sorry, that's crazy of you. It's disgusting energy. There is somebody out here that is desiring to approach a person out here. Somebody wears a fake uniform. Oh, okay, well, somebody does wear a fake uniform. I got them recorded at my door on one of my older platforms. There's an underground. So let me go back real quick. I was talking to the police officers that just happened to be on site here where I'm at in this hotel room. And I asked them, I said, can I talk to y'all? Because I was just like, I'm going to try one more time. I got nowhere with them. But when I was talking to them and sharing a couple of things that have happened in the past with me, with the police officer that sat here for almost 45 minutes and listening to my story, and asked him what can we do, because I have recorded documentation, evidence of some things. What can we do for a murder case? And the idiotic fake policemen in their uniform stated, I don't know. And when I told that to these police officers, whether they were fake as well, I don't know, they immediately asked me, what were they wearing? I said, a full-blown uniform. And the guy just looked at his other partner and just kind of shook his head or something. And I made reference to there's underground stuff going on in this city. We got people, I guess, even in the actual force that know about it, I guess. It's demonic. It's freaking demonic. And then people being crazy out here, thinking that they can just be, somebody that they're not and get rid of good people. No, I have anything to do with it. For self-defense and what you've already done to me, you're going to pay for every single thing you've done to me, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't care what your freaking title is. I don't care what your freaking stupid, nasty, demonic, fake uniform looks like. I don't care who and what you think you are. Talk about an excrement issue. That's right. You're a filthy poop to God. So we have the truth came out. Well, it's incredible, Most High. That's just absolutely incredible because it's just come out all day today. This is the sword of truth that came out of the bag, and it's clear. Somebody's clear about. They got clarity about something. Whoever's upright. God said there was upright enforcement around somebody. And he tells me that y'all are here, and I need you to come towards me. I have been day after day after day for over a year now in this hotel room dealing with hunger needs and somebody trying to take my life. And no, I shall live and not die, and I shall declare the works of Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. This story will be known, and your nasty face will be known as well. May God just come down and crap all over your freaking head until it just runs down to the floor. Let people know how stupid and crazy you freaking are, you freak. Because you are a filthy freak. You're a bastard to God. He'll thrust you out of the kingdom to the pit for what you've done to me and other people. The truth is out here. The letter T came out, and somebody's name could be Tim. I get 3 letters actually that came, 4 letters that came out. The T, the W, the E, and the M came out. Time is also here. Wet, something by water comes out all the time. Just looking at phonics out here. ET, extraterrestrial, go home. Go to the pit where you belong. We got a fallen entity that came out yesterday, and that is scriptural. We got somebody's completely fallen from the grace of God, and they've turned into a freaking monster. They're willing to do sexual acts with animals and everything else. It's nasty, folks. It's nasty. And for me to hear that twice on 2 different networks and 2 different people doing some stuff, people need to be careful who you're getting yoked up with. And some people may seem to be whatever. This Empress is in the reverse. They ain't nothing but crap to God. It's gross. The word meow. And so somebody could be a cat lover, but the cat symbolizes manipulation. And the truth about somebody's manipulation is here. All right. Well, it's definitely here. Somebody's going to get bent out here on something that's going on. Because I'm standing on the word of God, and he keeps telling me I will be rescued. I don't know when, but I trust God's word because he says he's here to help us through this stuff. And Jehovah don't lie. He's our shield and our buckler. Whom shall I fear? A devil don't fear people that are witches. Witches have no power. They're crazy. You nuts there. You don't have no power over me. Sorry. You're going to hell and you will die because God will get up in your face. That's one of the things on his list, on another list that he gives us, that he's real quick to get up into their sorcerer's face. He puts us on the same list of getting up in somebody's face that withholds money that belongs to other people and people that hire you and they don't give you your rightful wages. That's on that same list, even with witches with God. I'll get up in their face because they're my enemies. Okay. You got people out here doing some nasty things and think they just will rule the world by their nastiness, and it just don't work that way. And when people do know the truth, we have the upper hand. God says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, but I have the knowledge so that you could never touch me. If you could have, I wouldn't be here right here today, even after a year, for all your nasty acts that you've tried to do to me and actually kill other people, because my story is now other people's story. When you touched my vehicle 3 times and the hand of God supernaturally protected me from wrecking into another person, you tried to not only murder me but other people that are also innocent on the highways, and also teenagers on the highways. It also becomes the public's story now. You foul piece of nasty. Go grope in the darkness on yourself and in the jail cell with all the beasts that are there that are just as nasty as you, that don't have their soul anymore. I've had enough of it. Anyway, this is what come out. Somebody's friend is out here involved in something, but yeah, anyway, somebody's willing to go to hell for a person. That's just craziness. It's disgusting. You could have known this person from high school with a teenager out here, or there's a teenager involved in something or being used, or something's happened to the teenager. Maybe they died. I don't know, but a teenager is out here. It's out here. So this is what come out. If anybody is able to help me in any way, shape, or form with food money or shelter money, it's a dire need. Thank you for doing the right thing, because God has a lot to say to us about relieving pressure from oppression. the people that oppress. These people are in the wrong. They don't have a leg to stand on. They want to covet from you and I. Sorry, it don't belong to you. You're not Shannon Hensley. You'll never be. Thanks for helping. May God bless you all that are upright. Shalom. Stay in peace.